Hey guys, Tiffany here. Welcome to leg day. Clearly we're working on our legs today, so we will be getting up and down, so make sure you have some space around you. Have your water. If you need a towel or something, it's totally fine. We will be doing some stuff on our knees, so if you need to grab a mat, a towel, a blanket or something, that way you can have something to cushion on your knees, you can go ahead and grab that. We'll get started with our warm-up. You guys hit me up in the comment box and let me know if you have any questions or any concerns or anything like that. I'll try to check in. I'll try to make this a little bit more interactive. I know it's kind of hard because we're, working from home and we're streaming, but we're going to make this work. All right, guys, grab what you need. We're going to get started with our warm-up. We're going to do some hip rotations first, single leg. So we're just picking up that knee, going through a full range of motion. We'll do 5 in one direction, 5 in the other. If you need to hold on to something, go ahead. Really just wanting to lubricate that hip joint. 5 in one and then 5 in the other. Really opening up that hip, activating the muscles in those legs. And then we're switching sides. Hope you guys are feeling well today. Hope you had a great weekend. Whoa, hope you're ready to strengthen these legs. Next is alternating butt kickers. So we're not doing the hop unless you want to get that blood flowing a little bit more. We're just kicking those heels into the butt. Controlling your breath from now so that when we get into it, you can control your breath with your movement. Okay, then we're going to do 5 squats. Pushing those glutes back, chest is up. Can't have a leg day without squats. Hey, Pauline. And then we're going to do 20 toe taps. So we're just tapping forward. If you don't want to jump, you don't have to, but we're going to get warmed up. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And we'll go back up from the top without the hip rotation. So we're just going to start at the butt kickers. And then our 5 squats. And then our 20 toe taps. Really getting those legs nice and warmed up, getting that blood circulating through there. All right, so we're going to get into our first little block. We're going to do tabletop donkey kicks. So we're going to be in a nice tabletop position. Fingers are spread wide. We're pushing through those shoulders, staying active in the upper body. We're going to tuck the feet. We're going to elevate slightly off of the ground. And we're going to drive our leg up. So we're staying elevated that whole time. We only have 8 reps on each leg. So we're really going to start these legs on fire immediately because it's leg day. And then after that, we have alternating squat to leg raises. So squatting down, lifting that leg up, really using that glute to bring that leg up. So not all this craziness, really focusing that glute and that hip flexor to bring that legs up. And then single leg glute bridges. So we're here, elevating one leg up, and we're just pulsing, pressing through that heel with that foot. Then we have a 30-second glute bridge hold with 2 legs, just like this. So we'll run through that. We've got 8 of the tabletop donkey kicks. Then we have 10 alternating squat to leg raises, 8 single leg glute bridges, and then 30-second glute bridge hold. So we'll get started with our tabletops. And if you don't want to elevate, that's totally fine. Just stay in a nice tabletop position. We're driving that heel up to the sky and then bringing it back. We're going to try to maintain that 90-degree angle in that leg and then bring it back down, guys. So let's get ready. We're going to start on the right hand, or on the right foot. And then if you do have wrist problems, you can always make fists and do them that way to give yourself a little bit more stabilization. So we're going to elevate and then begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, you should be feeling it. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome job. You can go ahead and relax. And we'll go press up and do the other leg and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome job. Coming down, standing up nice and gentle. That blood should be really flowing. I'm already feeling it. That's a challenging one because you're doing a static movement with a dynamic movement. So that's really going to challenge those legs, really get those muscles fired up. Our alternating squat to leg raise next. 10 reps and begin. 1, 2. Keep breathing, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it down for your single leg glute bridge. So we really want to get that heel as close to the glute as possible. And then we can press through that heel. So I'm going to press through my left heel, straighten my right leg. And we want to try to keep the knees in line. So we don't want this leg all the way up here or all the way down here. We want to try to keep them in line like that. So we got 8 reps and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and relax. Switch legs and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. Now we have a 30-second glute bridge. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Lift. So we're just pressing into the heels here, squeezing those glutes, pressing into all parts of the foot as well. Breathe here. Squeeze, 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 guys. I know it burns, but it's totally fine. That's what leg day is for. We're almost done. Final 10 seconds. Try to squeeze a little bit more. Bring those hips up a little bit higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Go ahead and straighten those legs out. Shake them out. As you know, if you need water at any time, go ahead and grab it. Don't wait for me to tell you. Go grab some. Nice sips. So we don't want to chug the water. Nice little sips just to wet the whistle. All right, so let's go back in. We're going to do our tabletop donkey kicks. Now you know what to expect. So if you need to make any modifications, if anything is feeling off, then go ahead and do that. But make sure you're still challenging yourself. So we're going to elevate on one foot, or on one foot basically, and do our donkey kicks. Get ready, pressing through those shoulders, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Bring it down. Switch feet. Get a good stabilizer leg on the one that's staying down, and begin. 1, 2. Really squeeze that glute at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woo! That is intense. All right, so now for our squat to lateral raises. Deep breath. Control that breathing as we work. And begin. Got 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job, guys. 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Right back down for our glute bridges. Single leg. Remember, try to get that heel as close to the glute. That way you can get your hips elevated. Keeping those knees in line. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switching sides. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome job. We have our 30-second glute bridge. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 30 seconds here, guys. Try to keep those knees in line with the hips, so we don't want the legs, we don't want the knees splaying out to the side. We're going in. We want to keep them nice in line with those hips. Tracking with the heels. Pressing up a couple more seconds. You got this. Hold on to it. Squeeze those glutes. Try to get a little bit higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Nice job. Shake those legs out. Awesome work. Let's go ahead and move on. Next, we have our single leg deadlifts. So we'll be coming up. Nice foundation in that planted foot. We really want to spread those toes. Get our foundation, taking our weight off of the other foot. Really getting a nice strong pull in that leg. And then we're going to just fall forward till we feel that stretch in the hamstring. And then squeeze, coming all the way up, squeezing through the glute, squeezing through the hamstring. So we have 8 of those on each leg. Then we have a kneeling lean. So this is where you may need your mat or your blanket or your towel. Toes are untucked. We're pushing our hips out, not aggressively, but trying to keep that back nice and straight, tucking that tailbone forward, engaging that core. We're going to lean back as far as we can, feeling it in those quads, and then come back up, press ourselves back up. So as far as we can, and then we come back up. We have 10 of those, and then we have side squat lunges. So nice wide stance here, coming down for that side squat. Nice pulse for 8 on each leg, and then we have a 30-second squat hold. So let's go ahead and get into it with our single leg deadlifts. Remember, spread those toes. That's why I actually don't have on shoes right now, because for leg exercises, I like to be able to actually look at my feet, feel my feet gripping the ground, feeling my whole foot, mind-muscle connection, guys. That's just me. If you have on shoes, you're not wrong. I'm just letting you know why I don't have on the shoes, because it helps me to stabilize and look better on my foot. So here we go. We'll get this leg going. So I'm on my left leg for foundation. Right leg is going to be going up. Nice slight bend in that knee, so we don't want it locked out, but we want a nice slight bend. We want activation through that entire leg. And we'll go down for 8 and begin. 1. Really press through all those toes. 2. Squeezing that glute at the top. 3. Working on that balance. 4. Nice long neck. Shoulders away from the ears. 5. Core is engaged. 6. And if you fall out and you feel unbalanced, just go ahead and reset and start over. 7. And 8. Perfect. Switching legs. Good foundation. And begin. 1. 2. 3. 4. Really press through that heel to come up. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Perfect. All right, so now we have our kneeling lean. So grab your mat if you need to. Right on our knees, feet are tucked. So your knees aren't right next to each other. They're about hip width distance apart. So we really just want to keep that alignment, pressing through the tops of those feet as well. So we're not just kind of just chilling here like letting our feet just chill. We really want to keep activation in those feet. So when we come back, we can bring ourselves back up. So we got 10 of these reps. And if your rep only looks like this, you're going that far, that's totally fine. Just be careful. And if you feel any pain, please, guys, don't force yourself through this. And begin. We got 10 reps here. 1, go as far back as you can. 2, 3, try to keep that body nice and long and straight. 4, feeling it right here, guys. 5, press into the tops of those feet going back. 6, 7, keep it going. 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Whew. Feel those. All right, so now our side lunge pulses. So we'll get a nice, good wide stance. And for our side lunge, guys, it's just like our squat, but we're only doing it on one side. So remember to push those hips back, trying to keep that chest up. You might not be able to go as deep in a single leg lunge as you would in a squat, so don't beat yourself up about it. Just make sure that your form is good. And we'll do our pulse and begin. 1, 2, 3. Keep that knee behind that foot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right over to the other side. Get your bearings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Walk it in gentle. And then we'll do a 30-second squat hold. Get ready. Grab your water whenever you need it. 3, 2, 1. 30-second squat. So we're keeping those knees in line with our toes. We're making sure our knee is stacked over our ankle, our chest is up, our back is straight. We're aiming for parallel with our legs, with our thigh bone. We got 10 seconds to go, guys. Keep it up. Nice deep breaths here. Focus on your form. You got this. Less than 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Drive it up. Awesome job. Shake those legs out. Grab some water. We'll go back in, starting with our deadlifts. So for sure, the sweat is coming. It is here. We are sweating. I like that announcement because it's like, okay, I'm putting in work. It's also because we live in Florida and it's hot all the time. But still, I'm sweating. All right, guys, go ahead and spread those toes. Get a good foundation on that foot. Nice slight bend, activating through the entire thing, lifting those kneecaps, engaging through all that thigh and that calf as well. And we're going forward. 1. Squeeze that glute at the top. 2. 3. 4. 5. Remember, if you fall out of it, just restabilize and get back in. 6. 7. And 8. Perfect. Switching over to the other side, feeling those. Stabilizing that leg. Taking the weight, putting it on that foundation leg. Really gripping with those toes and begin. 1. 2. Find something to focus on and stare at it, guys. That'll help your balance. 3. 4. 5. Keep it up. 6. 7. and 8. Perfect. All the way down for our kneeling knees. Remember, and if you are not sure where hip width distance is for your legs, a simple trick is to put both of your fists next to each other, put your knees right outside there, and that's approximately hip width distance apart. So however you feel with that, try that, see if that feels good for you. That's anatomical measurements there that we are blessed to have. We are literally living rulers, guys. Okay, let's get to it. 10 reps, pressing into the tops of those feet on the way back, and begin. 1, 2, 3. Feel it in those quads, guys. 4, nice straight back. 5, 6, don't just let the hips go. Move the body as one unit. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Man, oh man. Leg day is real. All right, let's get our side lunge pulse. All right. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Press out of it. Be careful walking it in. Shake those legs out. All right, we're moving on, guys. Almost done. Let's go ahead and take it down to the ground. So we have 8 adductor raisers, guys. So we're going to work in the inside of this leg here. Flexing that foot, keeping that foot nice and horizontal. We're driving up with the heel and then coming back down. If you'd like to keep that leg down there, that's going to cause a little bit of a challenge. You're really going to feel it, especially on the side of that glute, but that's just going to give you a little bit extra of a challenge. But if you'd like, keep that knee bent, and we're right here raising as high as we can for 8. Then we have 10 froggers. So we'll plant our hands here, get up onto our toes, and we're going to just powerfully come forward, straighten those legs, and come back. So just like that, driving through our legs. Then we have tabletop lateral leg raises. So we'll stay in the tabletop position. Leg will go out to the side, flexing that foot again. So you can see flexing towards your face. And we're just going to lift that leg up right towards the side of us, guys, for 8 on each side. Then we have a reverse leg raise hold, which means we'll be on our stomachs. We'll kind of be doing like a Superman position. Hands are down on the ground, helping to assist. And we're just going to lift those legs up and hold them up for 30 seconds. So we got 2 rounds of that. You guys are almost done with this workout. So stick with me. So let's get our adductor raises. Remember, we're continuing to flex that foot, keeping that foot horizontal. Nice straight line from the top of the head to the bottom of the body. So try not to be crunched like that. Try to just make it a nice flat line. And uplift. 1, 2, 3, as high as you can, guys. 4, really squeeze at the top. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we'll go ahead and swing it around. That's probably the funnest thing we'll do in this workout today. Swinging the body around. Get set and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome job. Go ahead and flipping it over. We're going into our froggers now. So we'll bring ourselves into a tabletop position. We'll lift those hips up and we'll come back and we'll drive forward. 1, nice powerful drive, guys. 2, 3, 4, keep breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Drop it down. Now we have our tabletop leg raises. So kind of turn this way. All right, so remember our legs out to the side. Toes are still flexed towards our face, and we're just lifting up as high as we can. If your leg being out straight is too much, you can always do fire hydrants and just keep that knee bent. Just make sure that you keep your hips square. You're pressing into those hands, and that foot is still flexed. We got 8 reps, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome work. Switching sides. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice work. Feeling it right in those glutes. Go ahead and lay down on that stomach. Hands are palm facing down, making sure those shoulders are away from the ears. Now we're going to lift for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze the hamstrings, squeeze the quads, the calves, the feet, everything. Keeping those legs lifted. Continue to breathe here. Keep it up. Halfway through, don't quit. Keep those legs up, guys. You got this. Don't quit. Less than 10. Squeeze the glutes, almost there. A couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice job. One more round, guys. We're almost finished. So we're going to go back in for our adductor raises. Start on this side. Deep breath. Your legs are going to thank you, even though they might not feel like they're thanking you. Trust me, they're going to thank you. All right, let's go ahead and lift and begin. 1, keep that knee as straight as possible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome job. Spin it around. Clearly, I have a lot of fun with that. Okay, other side. Make sure that body is a straight line. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. Turn it over. Getting ready for our froggers, so you can push up into a plank position. Walk those feet in just a bit and drive. 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing, guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. All right. Now we have our tabletop leg raises. Almost finished. 8 reps. Flex the foot and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switching legs. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, guys. 6, 7, and 8. Awesome work. Go ahead and lay it down. Last 30 seconds of work. Hand palms facing down, lifting those legs in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Keep that neck nice and long. Really think about someone pulling your feet as well as lifting them. So you really want to engage that lower back too, a part of that core, those glutes, the hamstrings, the calves, everything, guys. We're almost done. 10 seconds to go, and you're finished. Try to get a little bit higher for me. Squeeze a little bit more. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Perfect. Awesome work today, guys. Let's go ahead and stretch these legs out. Send you on your way. Let's Let's go ahead and get into our butterfly. Soles of the feet together. Wrap those hands around. You might feel a little bit tight, so you can rock back and forth to get settled into the position. You can hold the ankles and push down on the knees if that feels good for you, but if not, if sitting right here is good and folding forward a little bit works, do it. But control your breathing. Bring it down. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Great job today. I like the workouts when you can feel it in like rep 2. Those are my fave. Nice work. Release gently into a straddle position. Feet out. Feet flex towards your face, also facing up, so we don't want them caving in or splaying out. Push a little bit just to spread them out a little bit more. And we'll go ahead and reach for that right foot or the ankle or the shin. Whatever you can reach to get a nice stretch on the underside of that leg. Breathing deep here. And we're walking it over nice and gentle to the other side. Awesome work. Go ahead and bring those feet together. We'll do a nice big inhale. And then we'll fold forward. Grabbing for whatever you can, your knees, your shins, your ankles. Awesome. We'll stay seated for a quad stretch. So be careful with this, guys. If you want to do your quad stretch standing, that's totally fine. Just stand up, grab your foot, and push those hips out. Or you can do it seated here, bringing that foot behind you, trying to keep those knees nice and close together. If right here is all you need and you can feel it, stay where you're at. If you need more, go ahead and drop onto your elbows. Just let that stretch hit you. You can feel that in the top of that foot as well. Up that shin. This is a nice stretch to do while you're just watching TV. If you have sore legs or anything, you can just get down on the ground. Just do 20 seconds on each side. Just get a nice, good stretch in those legs. And we'll come up nice and gentle. We'll switch legs. And I always lean. You can see that I always lean because we don't want to just jerk our bodies around, guys. We just put some real contractions into those muscles, so we want to be gentle. And wherever you are, if you want to sit up or if you want to lay back, that's totally fine. Awesome work. Come on up nice and easy. We'll turn it over onto all fours. We'll walk our feet up. Return. We'll walk our feet up and we'll stay low. Spread your feet as wide as you need to get into a low squat. Walk it out wherever you need to. And we'll just go ahead and lean back into a low squat, pushing those hips out with our elbows. Back is nice and long. Really releasing that hip area. Be here for another second and go ahead and take your hands, lean forward and push those hips up to the sky. Nice and gentle. Walk those feet in and we'll release. Try to keep those legs straight. I'll turn to the side. Keeping those legs straight, just really releasing that upper body. If you can, go ahead and hug those legs. Get a nice good stretch. Releasing that lower back as well. Continuing to breathe. And nice big inhale on the way up. And that's it for leg day, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope your legs are going to feel great for the next couple of days. See you later.